Welcome back to the Home Centers channel. It's me, Becky. I've let a lot of things go, like this lettuce. This is actually flowering lettuce. See that? See the flowers was like that, and it goes ahead and flower. But I have a lot of greens, arugula, butter crunch lettuce to plant. They're really big in pots. So I'm just gonna clear out some of my raised beds today and plant some of the fall garden, and I just wanted to bring you along. We're in the middle of December and already we had our first frost. I think the last 2 weeks, one day in the last 2 weeks of November. We had a little bit of a frost outside. I had to scrape off ice from my car. So everything I have out here is frost hardy, so nothing really got damaged. I have a lot of greens to put out. I have onions and garlic I need to put out. I have some cool flowers I need to put out. I need to make sure everything is ready to go so I can put these plants in. I have a lot of flowers like these statice. I have some snapdragons here that are ready to go out. I want to put those in rows, and I haven't been able to prep that, but when I do, I have to go ahead and pull out a lot of weeds. I haven't touched that section of my property in a while where I had a lot of my cut flowers, so I have to go ahead and make sure everything is good to go before I plant anything in there. I just need to go ahead and harvest as much as I can to make room for new greens. Since I already had a bunch of lettuce that went to seed, I let it go and they have little flowers on them, and I don't really need seeds for lettuce, so I just pulled those out and made room for lettuce like this that needs to be out. There's a couple of plants in here, so I can go ahead and add those in. And I have a lot of arugula as well. This lettuce is just way overdue. I feel like all my hard work, I don't want it to go to waste, so I really just need to plant these today. I take out as many weeds as possible, then I'll add a good layer of compost on top. If I have some vermiculite or perlite, I'll use that and add that into the soil just to make it a little bit more loose to help the plants grow, especially with my root crops, the onions, planting those, making sure that I have at least 4 to 5 inches between each, and having them have enough space to make a nice sized bulb, and having that loose soil also helps give me a good harvest next year for the spring. These raised beds that I'm pulling all my lettuce, flowering lettuce from, are pretty easy to work with. They are almost 2 feet high, 6 feet long, and they're 3 feet wide. So as you can see, I don't have any problems pulling out everything. So I just go ahead and pull out everything, and I do put this back into the soil. The bananas right in back of me, I kind of just throw everything in there, and it just helps the bananas grow so everything is usable. So that's what I'm doing and pulling out everything.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know.
In this raised bed, I'm actually harvesting the dill, so I'm gonna save that and dry it.
We'll never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Here I'm taking out sweet potato vines. This was an old sweet potato raised bed that I harvested a while ago, but there's still some in there and they grew rapidly, so I'm just trying to really get every single vine and sweet potato out so I can plant my garlic in it.
And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down.
Here you'll see me with my daughter planting onion starts that I bought this year. For some reason I just didn't have success with them with seed, so I did buy some onion starts and putting them maybe 3 to 4 inches apart in this raised bed. And you'll see me later forgetting to put fertilizer, so after I planted I went ahead and added the fertilizer. But I want to show everyone that it is possible to garden with kids. My daughter sometimes doesn't want to do it, and if she does, I really take the opportunity to teach her how to put things in the ground. And here I just make a hole and she puts it in it, and she was having fun with it. So it's really nice to have my little one with me in the garden all the time when I'm planting. Here you see me put all the sweet potato vines in this little Gorilla Cart, and I will let them dry here out so they don't grow back anywhere else, and I'll put them underneath the bananas to give them more pretty much food for them to grow. And I also found some sweet potatoes that you'll see. You just saw me put some bone meal all over that raised bed. I actually put a good layer of compost too, but I forgot to film that. I went inside and peeled all my garlic so I can plant that out in that raised bed. This is elephant garlic that I have in my hand. It's huge. That's one of the varieties I'm going to be growing this year, so I'm excited about that. After I separated my garlic, I came out and I saw this beautiful sunset right in front of the garden. Just like to enjoy that for a little bit. Next you'll see me plant the garlic, and that's the last thing I'll be doing for this fall garden. Last, before it got too dark, I really wanted to make sure I mulched everything, covered the soil. This is just so essential to make sure everything stays warm and also keeps the soil moist. So I just put straw everywhere. That's the last thing I did to plant my fall and winter garden. Thank you for joining me in this video. Everything that I've used in my garden, I'll go ahead and link it down below if anybody wants to check that out, or any videos that can be helpful when planting any of these crops. I'll put that down below in the description. Thank you for joining me as always. Stay well, friends. See you guys in the next video.